tighten that micron, yeah?
Yeah.
And you need that. And you need to be able to identify which people, and because you can run to the wrong... Okay, when I was younger, I used to run to the wrong people. Yeah, I used to run to the wrong people, and I used to get the wrong feedback, and I used to get myself into crap situations. But now that I'm older, I've identified who I can actually really, really talk to deeply about my MS, because it's not everyone. Not everyone you can talk to. No, like I can't phone certain friends that don't have MS and say, "Oh my God, my leg don't work," because they don't understand because their legs work. I can phone Miriam, or I can phone Misha, babe, my legs don't work today. Oh, don't worry, it's fine.
We'll be back.
But that's all I need to hear.
That might be the difference on, like, I don't know, innit, so don't judge me. That might be the difference for men and women, though.
Yes.
Yes. So, like, me, I'm not going to lie to you. There is no...
other support.
The support's there, but as a man, maybe it's ignorance, I don't know.
Pride.
I'm not gonna not even just pride on a logical thing,
You're not gonna phone a friend,
you know.
For me, there's no like you if you're down, for example, you'll call your fella, and it's like he'll lift you up. God, that's a man's job. You see, if my woman's feeling a certain way, it's my job. Same way you said, gas her up, remind her she's a queen. Where man, them it's like, bruv, just get the thing done. Like we don't have like just sort it out, bro. Sort it out. Like, don't get me wrong. Let's say I'll do it when the job's done. Last week, first time I ran in time. That's because of sports injury, yeah. But there's like in the back of my head after the 10 years of whatever, I'm like, blood, am I losing my? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah.
That niggling. Yeah.
I'll say that to my brethren, and I'll chat to my brethren. And you see, when I've done the run and we're successful in this pattern, yo, brother, boom, 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 thank you for them exercises. I'm outside again. We're about to be doing another chat, bro. That's how man will deal with it. I'm not ringing man saying, oh, bro, man, I feel it's just, we don't have time for that.
So, okay, I'll say, I want to ask you, do you have, for me, it's my faith. I'll say that's my faith. I'm a Christian, whatever. Maybe I'm not the best Christian, but I do what I can. But that's what I feel like motivates me when there was no one there. That time when I said I was really sick, it's my faith that I was that boy. I don't really care. You know, in the Bible it says everybody's going to forsake you. You're going to be alone. Like, so just to brace yourself.
That's what it says in the Bible.
Well, like your mother and your father will forsake you. You literally only got God to rely on. Do you know what I mean? Like that's
what it said.
Yeah. So that's what carried me. So I want to know what motivates you. What
motivates me? Man. Like, honestly, like, enough times I'm not motivated. It's more of a thing like I'm inspired by loads of people. I get loads of inspiration.
Or then what inspires you?
Seeing people like yourselves, seeing just great things, even like certain athletes we have, even in England, like Kadina's a G, Lena Nelson's a G. Like, seeing people cope, and also I just know I know too many stories that are much worse. So it's like certain times, like I was saying about my mum, she lost both her parents at a young age, like young age. Like, I know there my brethren have just been, it's not the same, but it's mad situation. Like, we're in England, we've all got iPhones and like bare lights and like life really is kind of easy. There's definitely tough days because we get used to this and we've been living a certain way for a long time. That's where it gets a bit tricky. But I'm not always motivated, but I'm scared of failing, innit? Like, I'm cool to fail on
never use the word fail. Lessons.
Yeah, but
I see it again. That might be the man thing again. Like, if I'm trying to run in 17 or 18 minutes and I get to 18.5, so I'm 5 seconds too late, that's a fail. It don't mean we're not going to go again. We're going to go again.
It's relative. It's goals.
Masculine
thing,
right?
But I think a lot of the stuff you lot tap into, I'm not I'm not so ignorant to masculine and feminine energy. So there's certain things I'll do that's nurturing, and some, or even I'm an artist. They say that's tapping into the feminine.
Yeah.
That's a feminine energy. Yeah. Like
Therapy.
being a creative, feminine energy. Yeah. When you guys are doing certain things, you're tapping into your masculine energy. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, you're all feminine. I can
protest to that.
The whole boss thing,
it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what? But that goes from, I believe that comes from raising kids by yourself. I think that gives you.
Because you have to be both sides.
You have to be the dad and the mum. You ain't got no option. But I more than that.
I don't want to write it off in it, but I don't think it's that, like.
It's just that, yeah.
I think there's certain times where masculine can be maybe checked into do or die, like survival mode, which is I think what you're talking about.
Survival mode.
But there's other things that are like masculine that are not survival. It's more like a masculine role or a masculine thing.
I don't think I'm a masculine person.
No, I think
I am. I know I am. Yeah. I've got
a masculine energy. And I think it's not always positive, to be honest. As a woman, I don't always like. So okay, I run a few businesses. And along with being a businesswoman comes a lot of masculine energy, because I ain't got time for a lot of. I'm from South London. I operate my stuff in South London. There can be a lot of masculine energy that I feel like sometimes I want to turn down. I want to switch on. There's a lot of bit. I have to operate in that to be successful. Do you know what I mean? I can't. I negotiate deals. I close deals. Do you know what I mean? It's sales, essentially. To close deals, I think there's a high level, even in that, of masculine energy, because I can't negotiating. I cannot just let you tell me, Miriam, you want to pay me £2 a month to stay. Do you know what I mean? To stay. I have to be able to push back. I have to be able to tell you no. I have to be able to handle certain situations, and for me, it's difficult. Sometimes I want to step back. I don't want to always be.
Being a woman's the best for that. Women take all the money from the man, you know. So I think you might have to tap into more your feminine. You might be setting yourself up.
I want to be feminine.
Yeah, good.
So I really want to be. I want a soft life. I've been doing this hard thing, and the thing is, I say that like I hear everyone say soft life, and I've always wanted a soft life. I've not had the option to have a soft life. I think I deserve a soft life because I've gone through so much. And not only have I done life like everyone else, I've done life like everyone else with kids and with a disability. And I say that just because having a disability, it adds so much more. It makes everything
but not
so
just
much more.
You've had a career, you're a professional, you've worked in a professional, you're educated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I just want a soft life. So anyone that's willing to offer me a soft life, 079 freak joke. I'm joking.
But do you know what? Like, I tap into my masculine energy more in like the gym.
Yeah,
that's my
that's different
energy. Though. And why are you screwing up your face?
I'm not screwing up my face. I'm just saying because maybe it's not the masculine energy.
That's not.
Let's move from the masculine thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's masculine
energy.
Yeah, I think that's.
I do that, but
because I think you know what. I'm not coming in this gym to be looking like an idiot. I already have this walking stick walking around. So they're gonna, they're already looking at me, so I'm gonna give them something to look at.
That's heavy though, man.
Yeah, that's too much. Like, that's putting too much pressure on yourself. Yeah,
it doesn't, because you know what? I feel like
subconsciously it does.
But you sound like, don't get me wrong. Again, there's one video you online. Yeah, he's saying about the voice of men in the gym, and it's like, do another rep. Everyone you seen the thing. Everyone you love is gonna this happen. Your girlfriend's gonna cheat on you. Your lifestyle is you're broke. Boom, 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 boom. And then it's like the woman's. Oh, life is for you. Energy is great. Everything works in your favor. Rare. So like, man, them. I don't know what everyone says to themselves in the gymnasium, in the gym, yeah. But like, you going in there with like a mind of, cool. They're already looking at me a certain way. They already think this about my walking stick. They already think this. To me. Obviously, I'm not in your situation, but it just sounds heavy. It just sounds
that sounds a lot.
That sounds a lot. It doesn't feel heavy on me.
But I think you bring that to a lot of situations, not just in the gym, no, Mish.
Okay, Miriam, maybe we should take this offline. Maybe we should take this offline.
No, but I concur.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. But I think I think we can be quite tough on ourselves sometimes. And I think that's why I was saying I don't want to always be on the masculine side. I want to kind of take it back a bit. I want to enjoy my femininity. Do you know what I mean? I want to enjoy being a woman. Like, I said to somebody, yes, we are single parents. I said to someone the other day, you know, the way that my son doesn't always listen to me. But the girl said one time, he said, you know, he said he would never do certain things with his dad, like how he deals with me. And I said, that's normal. Because I'm not supposed to be the tough one. That mother-son relationship and that father-daughter relationship is completely different for a reason. That's why you're supposed to have two parents. I'm moving on to that. You're supposed to have two parents for that balance. I shouldn't have to be the dad and being hard. But unfortunately, he doesn't live with him, you know, like he goes there once a fortnight. But I have to, but that's in my parenting capacity. But I was, you know, obviously... in business I have to do that again, like, and I just feel like I'm constantly, and I work for myself obviously, so it's constant. I'm constantly having to be this tough like boss person, whatever, and I do have to do that to make money. You know, that you have to have respect for me and what I do, otherwise, you know, I'm not going to be able to negotiate. So, but I just want to spend a bit more time in my femininity. Do you know what I mean? I want to turn it down because I feel like it's not really natural. Anyway, I don't even want to delve too much.
I don't know how we got into that. I don't know how we got into that.
Working in the music industry is, well, I don't know. It seems to be very stressful. How do you deal with that? And how does it in turn affect EMS?
It's not... Well, this is complex, man. Like, I think now where the game is, what's great is that a lot of, as an independent, what you can do, you create your own community and move at your speed, your pace, your whatever. Having the condition, it can be a bit more difficult when you feel like you need to be visually active all the time. Like if you get yourself into a space where you feel like you need to be active all the time, that's where it can get peak. I'll keep it so true with you. The peakest thing I had, is my show. So I had a headline show in last April, and so. I had. It was mad, amazing, sold out. I had a minor relapse not long before, maybe Jan-Feb, optic neuritis. But I've noticed since my mum's passed, I've had, which what I say about the village, since my mum's passed, I've had more relapses than I've had 7 years before.
Stress,
around the time of her passing, and my auntie done said to me, around this time of year, I book off work because mother passed away, father passed away, now your mum passed away. She's like, around November, October, I that's my annual leave time from my work. Cool. And this year I took heed and I'm blessed.
Well done.
I'm hoping.
Good. Well done.
Yeah, I'm hoping that
That's
I don't
good.
have. I'm so grateful, and I'm hoping no. I'm not preying no relapses from stop. I'll be honest.
But there's preempting. Yeah, you don't preempt relapses, but I still preempt how my body might respond. we live in the UK. It's
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
stuff.
Yeah, stress. Yeah,
Winter
and the season. Yeah,
you've got to know.
But summer's a joke too.
For me, I'm good with heat, you know.
No, I'm good with heat,
UK
but
summer.
not UK.
The cold summers.
Not UK. Nah.
I hear it. But yeah, I got that, and I was like, I was contemplating like, do I cancel? Do I what? Like, how am I gonna do this? And then obviously shout the person in my corner. They was like, nah man, you're good. I'll perform your songs if I need to. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
And then we was blessed. Obviously, man done the cryotherapy, yoga, Pilates, like certain things in between the training. Pilates. And then like a month or two before, bless. And then it was like the whole show went. I'm not gonna lie, the show, a lot of it to me was a blur. Like my brethren says to me, he's like, bro, you was for like 2 days straight. You was like, was you even here, fam?
Is it?
Out, brethren. Because I'm like, the amount of like emotions of like, we just done this. Not too long before, like, it was like, oh, don't take me back 2015 of blindness. On top of that, it's like, oh, mumsy, you're not here, yo. I done it though, you know.
That for me,
see, like,
that's the
You see, the next morning, because I had a hotel in Central. The next morning, I've just said, yeah, mumsy, you done it, you know. Done it, you know. It was mad, like it was mad. So it's like, it was a mad time, but musically, I feel like it's honestly because of what we said about like seeing colours, certain things, because there's so many small little blessings. I got a tune called Blessings I need to show you.
Okay.
There's so many small little blessings, that just makes a lot of this other stuff easier. Like there is pressure in music and things, but it's like, Bridget, I'm shedding, I'm running around the stage in Jamaica, in England, everywhere. Like, what do you mean? Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like,
you're blessed differently.
Like, I'm super blessed. Like,
you're a superhero.
You lot are the superheroes.
You are a superhero.
We are all superheroes.
I done the year before I done a release, Made You Think, his first project. He's shouted me to make a project with. This is before, because I haven't told anyone I had MS until last year. He shouted me. When man's doing that, man done a fitness day with Jim Busy. They're from South as well, you look.
I've done their class.
They're amazing. So we done a fitness like listening session, the first one in the country as far as in the world as far as I know, sorry. And like Jim Busy done it, and it's like, I'm training with a bag of people who've got no idea I have a condition, you know.
Wow.
But I'm outworking you.
That's massive.
I'm outworking you. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people there who was doing well. They done better than me. But there's a lot of people not outdoing them, man. Them man's things separate. They're serious.
They're serious. But I pulled up with my walking.
Yeah, that's good.
And I just
that's how it
and that's the confidence I love with me. She does things like I would never do. Like I like when I met her, I was like, God, how are you doing that? But I won't do that. I would never. Her confidence is like 10-10.
Good.
No, and I've learned.
But you got to see, all right, I have to give you a bit of background towards this. Because there's me, and then there's 3 little people that are looking at me.
Yeah, but I got people looking at me
got to be their role model. They look up to me. Do you know what I mean? And they need to see that regardless if mummy's got a walking stick, if I drop down, I'm going to get back up.
Amen.
That's what they need to see.
Yeah.
And they need to know within themselves, because I feel like your mum did this to you. Your mum was like,
100%.
It's all right, you got this. Because I'm like that with my kids.
And they'll pick it up.
I say anything, especially to my middle daughter. I did, like, sometimes she feels a bit nervous, a bit anxious. I said, but you know you got this.
Yeah, you're bad.
Like, come on, you're my child. You got this. If I could take myself, I went to Bali for my 40th birthday by myself and was doing the most, right? And jumping off cliffs and all sorts.
Yeah,
but it was it's something that, you know, I'm the role model. That's the reason for my confidence, you know. I have 3 little people looking at me, and they can't be doubting themselves.
Yeah, so
but I understand that because I've got little things looking.
What do you mean?
Like when you tap into, like, I feel like what I'm getting into now, I'm not there yet, was I lived a certain way. Would you say your children are your purpose?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I lived a certain way, yeah? How do I say this politely? I lived a certain way for a long time, and then my mum got ill, yeah?
Right.
When my mum got ill, it's my job. Again, the man thing is like, yeah, I've got a brother, I've got a brethren, and I feel like most men, don't get me wrong, there's certain men who shy away from the responsibility, but most men, everyone's gonna step up like, it's my job. Because man's the man. Whatever I'm doing, it don't matter. Cool. I'm the carer for my mum. I was very, like, aware, like, it's not my purpose, though, in life. But you see, when you're doing something every day, yeah, and that's your responsibility, the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way everything's going, like, for however many years to get the results we got, it's my job. It's my purpose. You see, when she passed now, yeah, it was a bit like, oh, like,
where's your purpose now?
What is purpose is gone.
Who are you?
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. So, like, I'm still doing things, and it's like, yeah, get money. Bruv, all the money, all the music, all the things, really, most men, most boys, you have your mother still, you want a nicer. Every man you ask, no matter whether they sell drugs, they have a legitimate job, they want to pattern their mum.
That's true, yeah.
They want to pattern their mum.
It's the boys.
You see, if God forbid that goes, yeah, if your purpose is not in someone else, I don't have youths yet, but in a weird way, I'm happy that my purpose can't go into someone else, because it's like, I've never learned how to take care of myself, you know?
Yeah. You have to take care of yourself first.
You're having so many issues with your MS because it's like your 4th neglected child. It's your 4th kind of battered and abused, like, neglected child in the corner. She said, once you embrace it and treat it with a bit more care and treat it a little bit better, then you'll have a better time. I'm not going to lie. It changed my life. Because it's not, you know, I just wasn't ready to accept it, innit? Accept it. I was like, I hate this thing. And it's not me. It's not. I've kept it a secret for the first 7 years. I didn't want no one to know that I had that.
I've done it, same.
Yeah, the first 15 years I was like straight denial. But I had to do that because my kids were young. They were like, what, babies? They were babies. So I
was too.
Yeah, I was like, they can't see me struggling. No way. I'm gonna do this. And it wasn't until they left school. And then it's like my body naturally relaxed. And when it naturally relaxed, that's when all the problems started. And I was like,
what's this?
The fuck?
Mad.
Nah. I said, nah, I need to. And that's when I realised I can't put all my eggs in one basket with the kids. It's about me. It's me. I have to look after me first. My kids are good.
Says this as well.
Yeah, my kids are good. I looked after them.
But you looking after yourself first is looking after the kids. Is the covering for the kids.
Yeah.
So that's what I had to. You know, my mum always used to say, put the gas. You know, on the airplane they say, put the gas mask on yourself.
You got to put the gas mask on yourself.
Yeah. Sorry, the oxygen mask.
Oxygen.
Yeah, on yourself first to save yourself, so that you can.
So you can save the
kids. So I really had to come to terms with that, and I think a lot of it is number one, being black, and then we're so used to putting ourselves second. But I think it was interesting because we had a conversation with some guys last week, and they were talking about what was it they said, that being a black male with MS, and one of the guys mentioned that
they're no longer a threat.
Yeah, it's no longer a threat level down. So there's being a black man, and then being a black man with MS made them less of a threat
to
just in general. Other people.
Tell him forward to Muay Thai, man. Pull up.
Tell him what?
Forward to Muay Thai.
No, but it was other people's perspective of
basically he uses a walker. So before I never used to use a walker. So obviously when a big black man, and he's a big black man,
big guy,
when he's like by himself, no walker. Oh God, look at that man.
Yeah.
When
Once he needs assistance,
oh, he's not. He ain't doing that to me.
Of course.
I didn't deep it.
Yeah.
That was the first time I heard it, and I was like, for real.
Yeah, no, it's tense. It's tense. That's why I say I'm blessed, but I'm like, I'm with the denial. You see that denial? You just
15 years. Don't live in it no more.
I'm with the denial.
It's not good for you.
Don't get me wrong. I'm with it. I can't lie to you. I'm not with denial of I don't have it. Cool, I have it, but
it's not gonna run you.
I'm on some like but when I was training for my run for charity last year, Bridging, I'm doing 10Ks. Like I'm on a treadmill because I said I'm gonna do the first couple on a treadmill. I'm starting to get foot drop around like 7K.
Yeah.
And this was foolish. Don't do this. I'm doing the 10. It's like, bro, there's times I'm drop. The people in the gymnasium, they're thinking I'm crazy, you know. I've just got my music on loud.
Yeah.
Like, I've just got my music on loud. I've forgotten, I don't know who, I'm probably playing Massacre or something mad. Some mad something.
But I'm true.
Like, nah, car. The like you're saying, the time and the blessing, man, woman, whatever, like, you may have the blessing of, cool, I can ring someone and When man's in there, man's thinking blood, get it done. Then we can get it done.
Yeah.
Even if my cousin will tell me, bro, it doesn't matter about the time. He'll tell me it doesn't matter about the time. As long as you get it done. He's a man. Like don't worry, it's gonna end with get it done, but it'll be like whatever. So when I've done the run, he's told me, brother, have a cold bath. He'll say, he said, make sure you have a cold bath. He said, if you don't have a cold bath and something's wrong tomorrow, don't ring me. I'm not helping you. That's it.
I can't say he's wrong.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like
agree.
This is that's kind of what man needs sometimes. So for the person you saw, he's gonna feel like there's gonna be mad pressure, mad times. Yeah, I just hope that I can keep a level of delusion that doesn't kill me, but it just makes me do as much as I can. Like I genuinely believe the scarriness on my brain is gonna stop, or the way I live is gonna make it reduce. You know, now they say dormant MS. Yeah. Some people get dormant MS.
That's what I thought I had. No, that's why 15 years.
Yeah.
It was dormant. The thing was dormant. So
how often was you still getting scans?
Yeah. Every year, there was no scarring.
Okay.
No, there was no scarring. So I was like, listen.
So what do you think you changed?
I know what changed.
There you go.
I know what changed.
So it's like whatever changed, there's work to do.
Yeah.
In a certain area.
It's yes. I'm healing.
Yeah.
I'm in the healing stage because I am never going back on steroids. I keep on saying that. I don't want to go back on steroids. I don't want to have to do this again. I don't want to have to retrain my body again. It's long. I could have been so much more fitter than what I am now if I didn't have the stupid arm thing.
The relapse.
The relapse, yeah. If I didn't have the 2 lesions on my brain...
You're doing your thing, no? Man's following the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you in the train.
Yeah, we keep pushing. Yeah,
you have to.
The way that I see it, I anticipate... I don't even care about whether I have a relapse. To be honest, I haven't really had a profound relapse in a long time. Obviously, they've found lesions, or new lesions, whatever. But I anticipate that if this thing is going to attack me, then I'm just going to have to live on the offense. So the training is just like, I just call it permanent physio. I will be training my body to function the way I want it to function for the rest of my life, because I believe in, like, you know, forcing I think I've said this before, forcing the neurological pathways, which you do by repetition, which is training, which is physio, whatever you want to call it. Forcing your body to do that same thing. When I couldn't walk, I had to literally practice the way you place your foot on the floor when you walk, heel toe.
You see, one of the maddest that happened to me when I was training for the run, I would run, and then one of the best things I believe about this condition, you start to identify. Yes. You see, the same way you just said, I know what changed.
Yeah.
You become so in tune with self
your body
that if you do take a second and listen, a lot of stuff you may be able to prevent it.
Yeah.
Because your body's telling you. Like you said, God will sit. I've forgotten who it was that said God will sit you down.
Yeah.
But it's like you may get the signs. Yeah. So when I'm running now, I was doing park run. Maybe a couple months, whatever, and I've noticed when I run, I know which leg I'll get foot drop with. About 4K in. When I'm on treadmill, it happens a lot later because treadmills are light compared to running outside.
Yeah.
When I'm finished the run now, I'll sit there, and there was one day I noticed random, and I've kind of gone like this here. I'm just stretching, like after I've stretched on the ground, I'm stretching my foot. I'm noticing my left foot. I can't do that.
I can't do the same. Yeah.
So you see, like I can lift up, I couldn't go down.
Yeah.
I'm saying, go on, like you see, I'm sitting there for time. Imagine telling yourself in your head, go down, but your foot's just staying like this.
Yeah.
It can go up.
Yeah.
It can go flat.
So
can't go down, you know. But I'm an able-bodied man. You know, I'm just. What you're doing now?
No, because you know why I'm doing it. I broke my ankle really badly, and for at least a year and a half, I couldn't do this.
So I couldn't do that. So I clocked. I knew already from physio where like the nerve damage or nerve problem was, but I've noticed now when I run, for example, certain things, like after 10 minutes, it's back.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It's back.
Yeah.
But I forgot why I even started on this point.
In tune with your body.
Yeah. So now I'll know that there's certain tedious things that when I'm training, I should be doing ankle rotations and certain things and knee lifts and just the boring things that. There you go. I'm saying to train it, to build up, to try and restore whatever connection I can.
Yeah, because even still till now, I still do the because when I lost my hand I can't write the same, and that's because of laziness. To be honest, what I need to do is go back to primary school and do handwriting practice.
Yeah, I hear it.
And do handwriting practice.
Just get a handwriting book, you know.
That's what I need to do, but that's why I can't write.
I can't write. But I've never been I don't really care, actually. That's why we've got computers.
That's why we got computers. But it's, you know, and then obviously, you know, I'm making excuses. It's time, and I'm running the business and the family, whatever. But it can be done. You can force your brain to what it is, I'm not saying is where MS is damaged or cause scars in our brain, is block that pathway. When you've had the inflammation or at that time you're having a relapse, that's when the inflammation is causing the damage, or this is my understanding, correct me, medics or scientists if I'm wrong, that's doing the damage at the time, then it leaves a scar after the fact. When it leaves a scar, that's why we can't do the stuff. That's why I can't walk properly sometimes, or, you know, my arm I can't write as I could, because it's damaged that previous pathway that I learnt from childhood. But I can force a new pathway to walk again or to write again if I keep doing that thing. It will force my brain to fight, to stop trying to go the old way, and it will force it a new way to do that same thing. So it's forcing, so that's what I learned. That's why when I had one eye and one arm, I started learning about neurological pathways, and that's what I was like, okay, I can get better. I can fix myself. So when the ophthalmologist said to me, you know, 9 months of I couldn't see, I didn't recover from the optic neuritis, and he said to me, "We want to certify you visually impaired." I said, "No, don't worry, I fixed it." I said, "Tell me what I've got to eat. Tell me tell me what is good for eye health." He said, "Eat everything orange." So I ate all the orange and the beige stuff. I cut back the sugar. I tried every MS diet mixed together. Do you know what I mean? Mixed together. But I did get my eyesight back.
Yeah.
Terry Walls. Yeah, the Walls.
Remember,
Terry Walls.
Me and Amber done it for
God. No, we ate.
I'm not with it, but
I'm not. No, don't.
Me?
I don't feel like I need to do
How long
that.
did you do it for?
I've done
2
it for
weeks?
about I think I done it for a week.
I did do.
I persevered.
Yeah, she persevered.
Only because I don't eat meat. That's why I didn't do it.
No.
I don't. At the time,
She didn't eat
I was vegan.
Okay.
And then I said, "Nah, you know what?
Let's try."
Her story is amazing, and it will make you wanna. It will make you wanna do it, but there's so much you've got to do to follow her diet.
Do you know about Brooke Goldner?
No.
Look up Brooke Goldner.
Brooke Goldner.
Is it easy?
She reversed her loop. Her one's just smoothies.
Yeah, but I can't just eat smoothies.
You can.
No, I don't.
If you want to,
I don't want to. I was about to say I don't want. I like weight
and raw food, innit?
And I don't like real. See what I'm saying? There's like my diet right now. It works for me. It's fine. It's fine.
And the funny, because at the time, like I didn't. When I say I tried certain diets, to be honest, I went back to. And disclaimer: nobody should do this. Nobody has to do anything. But I didn't stop eating food. But I kind of almost stopped. If you have the right nutrients, and the right, you don't we eat 3 times a day because that's a myth.
That's a myth. Yeah.
And I did drop bare weight, and I didn't like it, so I started eating food again. But at the time, I wanted to fix myself, so I did I was speaking to a naturopathist. Anyway, so he gave me all of this stuff to take. I can't remember the names. Chris, remember Chris? Anyway, half the stuff I was taking this stuff that I can't remember the names of, but I used to drink it with water. I was doing the enemas. I was doing enemas.
I've got a holistic doctor who tells me about all that as well.
Yeah, so I was doing all of this stuff, and I was like I said, I didn't want to lose too much weight, and I said I don't want to get tired. But he said we don't really need food, and initially I was like, what kind of judge is this about we don't need food? And I was like, you must eat food. I was like, what do you do when you're hungry? I might eat, and he said, I might eat a bit of apple or a bit of cucumber. But gradually I started like listening to what he's saying, and I think he was right.
It's real, man. I've done it before.
If you have the right nutrients, you won't get hungry. And
I do intermittent fasting.
Yeah, same. Most days I don't eat for that. Most days I do.
But it weren't even fasting, to be honest. He was literally just saying,
I can't not eat.
You don't need to eat food.
But
he put together all of these different, I can't remember the different, like...
Again, it's your mind and where you are mentally.
It wasn't that I was just not eating. I was putting in, like, taking with water all of these different, not just vitamin C, not just this stuff that I can't remember, not just loads of different supplements, loads of different, for me specifically. So that's why I don't know. It's not just a thing that you just stop eating food.
No. You've got,
it has to be the right things. But I don't think that food is necessarily...
No. But I wouldn't tell someone to stop eating.
I would never... Yeah, don't stop eating food.
Stop eating.
But I don't think...
Just know what you're putting into your body. Yeah. Well, you are what you eat.
Or like you said, really, it's probably more closer... Like on a practical level, it's probably like a raw diet that I was doing in supplements. Yeah. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But I don't think... Yeah. And I got... My body obviously... I got a lot better. My eyesight came back. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean?
You will see things getting better. That's the joke. And you want to do it. But, you know, unfortunately, we live in a Westernized society and it's not... And that's why I don't want to live in England no more. Because it's easier to do my diet and my exercise abroad.
It is.
Straight. On that note... Share, like, subscribe. Please share, like, and subscribe. Don't just watch it. Just all you gotta do is just press that button, subscribe. Literally, that's it. It's not hard. Please, come on. We're doing this for a reason. We're not doing it just for doing it. Just to see our pretty faces. We're not doing it for that.
Thank you so much.
For coming on.
No, thank you for real.
Yeah, it's been great having you on.
Thank you. It has.
Yeah.
Dope. Superheroes. Shout the queens them. Serious.